pretty excited for today because I'm trying some new things. I want to implement some new things into the show, some new segments, some new graphics I'm going to display up. I'm going to try and do that this episode. Just some new concepts, new ideas that I want to do to, enhance the video and the watching experience for all of you guys while still staying true to what it is I'm doing each day. So expect some new things in this episode. Hopefully everything goes well and smoothly, and that you guys will enjoy watching these new ideas that I have. So first thing that I want to try is having a goal of the day for each day. I've heard before that one way to build momentum and actually get going in something you're trying to do is to figure out what's the one thing each day that you need to do to get closer to where you want to be. What's one thing? Every day I have a long list of things I need to do, but what's the one thing that absolutely needs to get done today, each day, really? What's the one thing that needs to get done each day? And can you get that done? Can you focus all your attention on getting that done? Everything else is backup. Once you're done, you can just do those later. But this one thing has to get done. So I want to have a goal of the day for each day. I want to have the one thing that must get done. And I don't know what that is today. I'm going to hit the journal, write out my to-do list, my agenda for the day, figure out what the goal is, the one goal, and then I'll get back to you guys on that. I got it. Today's goal of the day, I really want to finish creating my calendar, at least for the next few days or the next few weeks, because I talked about doing that yesterday and I wanted to do it yesterday, but I didn't because I was still figuring out what's the actual list of things I need to get done, and then I can put them into days of when I'm going to do them. But I didn't get to that, and like I mentioned, I don't want to stay too strict to a calendar because I know things change and move around, but I want to have an idea of what it is I need to be doing for the next few days so that what needs to get done will get done, to plan for it to get done. So I want to have some sort of calendar that allows me to be more organized with what I'm doing each day, and that is the one thing I need to get done today. That is today's goal of the day. Okay, also, really quickly, last night was a late night for me. Slept around 2-ish. Didn't get to edit the video either because I was having all sorts of problems when I was actually editing my Instagram video. So, today is going to be another editing day. I hate to have to edit during the days. I prefer to do them at night like I've been the past few days. But it is what it is, and I gotta get it done. Time to edit. What the heck?
What? Letting it dry.
Are you doing the pursuit or something else?
I'm doing pursuit. I'm just having a sunset background.
I see you.
How's it?
Looks good. Why is this zoomed in too much out there?
Time. Takes time. Art.
What are you just you're just sitting down. Oh, you're letting it dry?
Yeah.
Is the bottom part meant to be white?
I'm gonna do trees. Time. Takes time.
Okay. Okay, so editing is done, and now I really want to get working on that calendar, that final thing, or not the final thing, that thing that I've been wanting to do for the past 2 days. Have that vision for the next few weeks or so, or maybe just 2 weeks maybe at the most, of what I want to be doing each day, and like a plan for what I want to do going forward. It's really what I want to work on today. I wish today was the start of May so that I could just have a clean calendar to look at and to start. But it's April 30. I probably will plan my calendar though, starting from tomorrow, which is first day of May. And I have a list of things that I want to do and need to do. Now it's just a matter of organizing them chronologically into a nice calendar that I can then follow going forward. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm done with my calendar right now for the most part. Like all the events that I wanted to include are done, they're in there. And now I have kind of a plan for the next, really only like a week. Really, I have a week of things that I want to do. Of course, things will get moved around as certain events pop up. But, you know, I'm prepared for that. I'll plan for those things when they come. But one thing I did want to say is this Amazon Echo is really a good investment, at least for me. Like, it allows me to stay organized with my calendar, and also just things like throughout my day, reminders and set alarms, and like something as simple as knowing the weather. But it's really convenient, and I think it's fairly cheap. Alexa, how much do you cost?
You can search on Amazon.com to see how much I cost.
Alexa, how much does an Amazon Echo cost?
Echo, 3rd gen, smart speaker with Alexa charcoal. It's $59.99 on Amazon. By the way, your voice is new to me. It would be nice to learn your name. Should I do that?
Sure. So, but yeah, fairly cheap price. I mean, I think for what you can get out of it is a fair price, and just allowed me to complete my calendar that I've been wanting to do for the next week or so very quickly and very conveniently. And I highly recommend it. Shout out to Chris for the painting. I'm gonna put it up now. Okay, I'm about to go eat dinner, but I first wanted to do strictly business real quick. Business. I want to talk a little bit about business.
It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Okay, so since my main goal today was to complete like my calendar for the next week or so of what I want to do and what I want to work on, I wanted to talk about like planning and having calendars and the importance of that, but also like limiting, you know, how much you want to plan or how much you want to think ahead. For me, I do like to have things organized. I have a lot that goes on in my head. I think a lot. So I like to have my thoughts organized, written down somewhere where I can look at and see what's going on, right? For me today, that was in the form of a calendar. So I had to figure out what am I gonna do tomorrow and for like the next 7 days. The reason why it's only a week and not even a month or a year is because I don't like to plan day for day super long plans, because I've learned in the past by doing plans like that it never works out exactly how you plan for it and how you want it to, and then you just get discouraged, right? So I try to keep it fairly short term and expect for things to change. So you should keep it fairly short term. Like for me, it was just a week, but I still have a long vision. Like I see kind of like a path that I want to go down for the next month or maybe even year, but I'm not putting that down on paper and saying I have to do that, because I know circumstances will change. I know things will come up that will force me to alter my plans. So I like to keep it short. For now, it's just a week. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer in the future, closer to a month or so. But I prepare for things to change. But at the same time, having that week-long plan and that calendar allows me to see, okay, today I'm editing my short film. And then tomorrow I'm bulk filming 2-minute 2 cents for Instagram, right? And then on Wednesday, I don't know, looking up how I can, make an ad for Instagram so I could promote it. I don't know, stuff like that. But if I just have all these thoughts of things I want to do in my head and I never put it down and designate a time to do it, I fear I'll never get it done. So that's the purpose of the calendar, is to see where, I want to do things and when I want them to take place. So as the days go by and as I make these videos, you guys will see how that calendar works out. I'll talk about what's on the schedule and how I plan to do it. So you guys will see like how true I stay to the calendar, how effective it is, because I don't even know how effective it's going to be. So it's a learning process for me and hopefully for you as well. And I think it could be a tip for you guys, is to try and just plan out a short-term calendar, organize your thoughts so you know what to do. Like I said, soon I'll share what was on my calendar and we can discuss that in more detail. But for now, that's my strictly business for today. Get your thoughts organized on a small, short-scale calendar, just so you know what your days are going to look like for the next week or so. Strictly business. Okay, so you guys may have noticed a few new things or different things that I'm trying to add to the show. At the beginning of the show, I showed my my goal of the day, which was to get my general calendar for the workday set up, was to plan out for the next week or so what it is I want to be doing each day in order to inch me closer, to my goal. So I was just planning just a week ahead, just so I have some sort of vision. That goal was accomplished. I got the general calendar, like in terms of what I'm going to be working on each day. The next thing I want to do is I wanted to have some way that I could track progress in the show, like what it is I'm doing, instead of just, talking to the camera all the time, because there's a journey that I'm going on, right? This is the pursuit of, happiness and pursuit of success and pursuit of freedom, right? But one way to track what I'm doing is to kind of show metrics from where I am at one point in the beginning to the end, whether that's through money or whether that's through social following or whether that's through whatever it may be. Because I'm focused on content right now and publishing that across YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, I wanted to have a graphic that I show each day which shows my social followings across those apps. That's going to be considered the social tracker. And hopefully throughout each episode there'll be gradual improvement, and that'll allow me to, track progress. So there's a way to see how I'm getting closer. So like here in episode 9, whatever episode this is, I may have 600 followers on Instagram, but in episode 19, hopefully I'll have maybe like 650 or 700, and we're going to be able to see that progress throughout the episodes, and that's what I want. I want to be able to track progress throughout this show in some way, shape, or form. So those are 2 things, goal of the day and social tracker, that I'm adding to the show. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm gonna try and, you know, continue to improve the show as I can. Again, as for today, just was able to get things done. Spent a good amount of time with the family, which I always enjoy. It's good to have those times. And now I just need to execute on the calendar that I put together, execute on what I plan for each day. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a busy day, and I can't wait because I love busy days. I love being productive, and I'm excited for tomorrow. And with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.